In the previous video, I explained you 2 times b times a will be written as 2ab. Similarly, d times 3 times c, this will be written as 3cd. So the number comes first and followed by letters in alphabetical order. That is important. Now, index notation. When we have a times a, we write it as a and 2 at the top. We pronounce it as a squared. Similarly, if a is multiplied 3 times, it is written as a raised to power 3 or pronounced as a cubed. Similarly, a times a times a times a, this we pronounce as a raised to power 4. When a multiplied 5 times, it will be a raised to power 5, or for that matter any alphabet with any number repeated multiplied any number of times, we count the number of times it is multiplied and that power is given at the top. So this will be pronounced as b raised to power 4. Now example 4 says simplify using index notation. So we will 2 times a times a times a times b times b. So we can see a has been multiplied 3 times and b has been multiplied 2 times. Therefore we will write this as 2 a raised to power 3 and b raised to power 2. We also read it as 2a cubed b squared. Similarly, in this case, we have m written 2 times, so m squared and minus 5 here, 5, and n times n is n squared. So m squared minus 5n squared. When a product is written out in full, we say it is in expanded form. So these are all expanded form. Exercise 7.2, 7a.2. These are your questions which are based on the explanation given in example 4. So these are your homework. Then question 3 to 6 are also more or less based on the same explanation that has been given in example 4. Simplify using product notation. Now this question, for example, 3 times d minus 3. This will be written as 3 and you have to remove this side, d minus 3. Next is example 5. Let us understand this question. 3v squared minus 5w squared, and you have to write it in expanded form. So 3 times v minus 5 times w times w. This is how you write in expanded form. As the power is 2, so I have multiplied 2 times and in both the cases. Now it's example 6. Simplify using index notation. Let me just take any example, random example to explain you. F times g times g times g times h. So f is 2 times, write f squared. G is 3 times, write g cubed, and h is just written once, so write h. This is how we will write in index notation this question. For example, if we have to write this question, e is written 3 times, so write e cubed, then there is sign minus sign, write minus, and 2e squared, because here the e is 2 times. Rest of the questions are for your homework. and in my next class I will take keywords in algebra. Thank you very much.